we were talking about that game that the child died in, and it reminded me of Roblox, which reminded me of the hottest game on Roblox right now, which is an unabashed plagiarism, if that's the right word, an unabashed use of the IP, if anything, of One Piece. Have you guys heard of it? It's called Bloxies.
Oh yeah, that's right. And then they made an official One Piece Roblox game.
Wait, really?
Yeah, like pretty recently. And now everyone's like, "Nah, we're not leaving Bloxies."
That's crazy. I saw some footage of it because there's these streamers that I like who were playing it, and it's fucking terrible, dude. It's a scam. It's a huge scam because, like, it's so grindy. It's like the first hour or so of the game, and it's not a very like well built, put together game. I gotta figure out what's going on first.
Yeah, we were in the middle of a puzzle, I think.
Really? Oh shit. Well,
I'm in the middle.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean Roblox in general, I think was already like under legal backfire because it heavily relies on like it's hardly a game and more so it's just like
it's like a platform.
Yeah, and like all the games are made by people who are putting money into it.
Mostly children.
Yeah.
Or a lot of children.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And like a lot of these kids, they barely see any like fiscal reward from it unless they press legal action against Roblox, or unless they are working somehow with some sort of like already established company that has, you know, financial connection to Roblox. Like, I've seen so many video essays on this shit. It's nuts. Roblox is essentially just like a sanctioned child labor platform.
Yeah.
Why the fuck do
it's a little
I
funny.
go? Okay, so I made it up here from down there. Like, I remember that what we were trying to do was get up here.
Yeah.
For what? I do not recall.
You have
so
to,
these things are activated?
There's a floating box over there, and I assume you have to take it to the laser so that it triggers something.
Okay, so...
Because the laser's going into a switch. I don't know, what would you call it? A terminal, an activation terminal?
Yeah, and it's activating these guys.
Okay, so it's putting it up. So in order to bring it down, you need to bring the box up here, and then use the catapult to fling yourself over.
Okay, so...
Once the stage is clear.
So that right there, that's a portal, right? That's an activated portal. Oh, I was the one who set that up. Okay. So let's see if there's a... First off... Yow.
Oh, dude, I finally had, like, I fucking ate, like, half a king-size Kit Kat and fell asleep immediately, and I immediately paid for it.
What happened?
Because I had some fuck-ass nightmares, bro.
Oh, no. You gotta tell us, it's the dream part of our
so early
podcast.
I think I wrote part of it down. I feel like I only remember some of it. I
do the little jumpy wumpy.
Nah.
I remember it being like hella like body horror.
Ooh.
And like
shit. You know what?
I remember it was like living in a mansion, but like underneath, like it felt like Resident Evil. Like underneath there was like a virus and like zombie animals and stuff, and like they eventually broke out, and like I was like by myself, and but it literally felt like a Resident Evil game because like at the end of my dream I was like going to pick up a gun, and then like in the middle of a hallway while the monster approaches, and then I think that was like that part in horror games where I'm like I need to stop playing. Oh, fuck. I did that, but I just woke up. So I was just like, I'm stopping, and I took off my VR headset and I woke up.
That's crazy. Was it fun?
No,
it was just all horror.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
I like woke up like shaky. I like really remember that.
You woke up at Shakey's?
Yeah, bro. Shakey's Pizza Parlor.
Haven't been to one of those in ages.
Same.
Now open in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
No, that's a fucked up dream, and I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, I hardly remember, but I remember like when I woke up, I was like, the body horror images were still really visceral in my head. Speaking of body horror, Andres' sister's dating a Johnny lookalike.
Damn, that's so hard.
No, not to Johnny. I'm just saying like it's wild. You know, it's like when you see someone dating someone that looks like their parent.
Oh shit.
That's what I mean.
I get you.
No,
that
yeah,
did come across as like, speaking of ugly.
No, I
have
didn't
you
mean it
seen
like
this
that.
guy?
No. Johnny's a Rizzler. That's why he has 47 kids, bro.
47 of them?
Yeah.
I lost track at 20. No, but John's cool. I dig the guy.
What's his name?
John. What? Oh.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow. I didn't even...
This case just blew itself wide open.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I keep ending up on the side that I don't want to be.
Yeah, we saw Andres' sister partners today. Andres' sister's partner today.
Andres' sister partners.
And then... And oh, no.
Ooh, that's not legal in
Like,
this state.
Yeah, not in Utah. And yeah, if you know Johnny, who's a... Johnny, shout out to Johnny in the audience, who's a, larger built man with a big beard and a hat that's glued to his head. That's literally looked like him. That's crazy.
And glasses.
And glasses. That's
Yeah,
right.
They both got glasses.
Crazy, Johnny. I guess she wants what she can't have.
Johnny.
Yeah. So she settled for a lookalike.
We love you, Johnny. We love you dearly.
Yeah. I'm saying they're trying to go after Johnny.
That's wild.
Johnny's got a ring on that.
Okay, so what
It's
I
like
need
Sonic.
what I need to figure out is, so it seems like the best way to get over there would to be to jump from one hole into another on this plane that will rocket me over there. What I'm trying to just figure out though is like, it depending on which direction you plant the portal from, that is the direction that you will be facing. Or no, it's inverse.
Yeah. So you have the yellow one underneath. So put a blue one down, and then jump up like that into.
Like this, right?
Yes, but is it not enough momentum to launch?
It is
yourself?
enough momentum. No, it's not. Oh, okay. Maybe what I do is I launch another portal into this ground right here, and that will send me somewhere else. Like that'll send me. Like my momentum will build to the point where I'll come out of this hole again.
Is there a portable wall directly
No.
behind that? Like behind you?
Behind me.
Yes, there is.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay, so
Put a portal up there and then fall into the portal down there.
so put a portal up here,
Yeah, probably a little closer where that high part is.
like this way.
Right there, yeah. And then go just go kill yourself right there. Just jump. No, just jump. Or I guess this is. I think they're probably
better just because there's more height here. Here we go.
There you go. That's it.
Okay. Thank you, Brandon, for being the smart I ain't. What else were we fucking talking about aside from rizzing and One Piece? Oh, we saw the fucking Sonic movie.
Sonic.
Oh yeah.
We saw Sonic the Third.
It's being widely praised.
Yeah.
I don't know why,
it is.
I don't.
I
It wasn't as good as the second one.
I don't understand it. Honestly, it's like I wanted to really, really like it.
Yeah.
And I feel almost gaslit in a way because of how much, like, what's the word? How much praise it's getting.
Yeah.
Like, I remember seeing, like, there's this, like, fucking video, or, like, a, what do you call it? There was this, this reel online. There was this reel on Instagram. And it was like, oh yeah, it's like Jim Carrey will only get back into Sonic if the script is absolute gold. And it's just like a what do you call it? It was like just a compilation of all these like really like fucking dumb moments from the movie, and most of it being like Jim Carrey like acting as one of the seven Robotniks.
First of all, that wasn't a reel. That was a TikTok
TikTok, okay.
that I sent to you.
Oh, it was? Yeah, you did send it to me, but
Yeah,
I saw
yeah.
it first on Instagram.
Oh, okay. All right.
Which is a first. Okay, blue ones down there are orange. But yeah, it's just, there was way too much Jim Carrey for me. And then there wasn't enough Shadow. There wasn't enough of much of anyone else. It felt just so, what is that noise? I do not like that song.
I guess that means you got the puzzle.
I just hate
I feel
that.
like it's so low volume.
It's
Alright.
too high for me. It's like I'm not digging those sounds. It makes me feel like
There you go. Now
like
you
I'm
can get
entering a nightmare. Wait, what did you say?
Oh, I guess you gotta
Get on the catapult
launch
again.
yourself again.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were some good moments, but all of them were just story moments that didn't have enough of a chance to be really fleshed out. Like, I really wish they just went for a more Sonic Adventure 2 sort of... Oh, I need the little block. A more Sonic Adventure 2 sort of vibe with it. Like, there was definitely elements taken from Sonic Adventure 2, but I feel like it wasn't enough to really make it a better movie. What did you guys feel about it?
I mean, I think we were like in agreement in like the same boat. Because I thought it was like a step down, but everyone's praising it, and it feels weird.
Yeah.
It feels weird not to see anyone. I haven't
Pass
seen.
the test.
I haven't looked for it, but I
didn't
haven't
see
seen
the deer
anything
today.
that's like
I did see some humans.
critical,
Well,
even
if
like
you're
not even
comatose
negative. But like
subjects in
it all
the
seems
movie.
like a love fest for it.
Yeah. And it's like, I get it. It's like, you know, Sonic fans rarely get such, you know, what's the word? I feel like Sonic fans are some of those like a group of fans that just don't get a lot of love from the people who make, like, you know, sanctioned official Sonic content.
Yeah.
That's like the games are haphazard. But like most of the media, it's like you don't get a lot of cool Sonic animations anymore. Yeah, and it's like I understand that people would
These
really.
ridges are made from natural light that I pump in from the surface. If you rubbed your cheek on one, it would be like standing outside with the sun shining on your face. It would also set your hair on fire, so don't actually do it.
Big the
See,
cat and Portal.
I miss Big the Cat so much that I just want GLADOS's voice actor to be, what's his fucking name? John St. John.
John St. John, yeah.
Yeah. No Big the Cat. No Big the Cat in Sonic Adventure 2, everybody. Or not Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic 3.
That might be for the best.
I don't know.
Uh,
Big the Cat was an experience.
I just find it.
Not a good one.
You're right.
I find it funny that it's just like we watched it, we all kind of had the same reaction, and we liked Sonic 2 a lot, and we were kind of let down by it.
Hey, get back here.
And then I see all these YouTube like suggested things, and it's like Sonic Hedgehog 3, like a review or like something, and it's just like it says like pure cinema on the fucking.
Yeah.
I'm like, it wasn't as good. It was just wasn't.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
what am I missing? It's like,
It's
well,
like
I drowned.
I'm not to take away from the fact that it was like a fun zany movie if you like Sonic, but like it wasn't really
Well,
didn't live up to the second one, and it wasn't that good.
yeah.
I feel it's funny, a lot of people one of the big complaints about spinning. One of the big complaints about the second movie was the whole like wedding subplot.
Yeah.
I thought the whole wedding subplot was hilarious.
Mm.
So I don't know what that says about mine and the average layman's taste, I guess.
I will say I didn't like the wedding subplot as much as I feel like you did, but I will say it was way better than the weird, like, you know, for minor spoilers, where the two main human characters break into a, you know, gun facility by disguising themselves as actual gun employees.
Yeah.
I thought that was just
the ones from the wedding, yeah.
yeah. I just didn't like it. I felt like it was like there were so many moments where I was like, oh, this script must have been like AI generated. The storyboard even. It's like it just did not feel natural and it didn't feel fun. Oh.
Also the whole puppet thing, I was like, if you're gonna have it, you should have used it more, or just not have used it.
Yeah.
I was like,
silly.
is it a thing? Is it not a thing? You used it twice.
It's like,
Was that necessary?
no.
He did use it twice. I guess if they used it a third time, they would have had to kill somebody with it.
Okay. So confused,
but-
you know what? Actually, no. What I do is I can use the light beam going over there, but I can't do it while I'm up here.
Maybe Sonic 4 will be the one that
all bangers.
yeah.
I can only hope that they do us the justice of allowing Big to live in this universe.
allowing him to live, as when they
Yeah.
have him like in front of a firing squad.
They've had him in stasis for 50 years. Don't you remember?
Yeah, he was behind Shadow. That was one of the Easter eggs.
they, they had him like fucking Big from Sonic Dreams collection.
Like in Sonic Adventure 2, where like if you pause at the certain point of the level, you could see Big hanging in the background.
Yeah,
Same thing,
yeah.
bro. It was in the capsule with Shadow. I did like all the Shadow the Hedgehog references. All the
like that
action scenes were cool.
they give him a
action
gun.
scenes are all good,
Yeah, the action scenes were really cool, especially
No.
when he first showed up.
Some of the
He got stuck.
some of that
Goodbye.
not really a spoiler, but when he's falling and you can totally tell the background is like CGI or green screen or whatever.
Or Jim Carrey?
Yeah, with Jim Carrey
Yeah.
when his grandma throws him into the abyss. I'm trying not to be so spoilery, but yeah, that sucked. Also, yeah, the lack of budget being allocated correctly, for lack of a better term.
They should have filmed on site for that.
Yeah, they should have taken him to the ISS.
Yeah, dude. Actually dropped them, to Earth.
Wait a sec. Can the light go through? Oh, shoot. Hold on.
That was alright. I mean, yeah. Pretty sure they're going with the Metal Sonic plotline.
That is kind of cool.
And
do
I like
dig
Metal
that.
Sonic. I like Metal Sonic a lot. It's one of my favorite characters.
Oh, this is freaky.
Metal Sonic.
Yeah, I do think Metal Sonic's gnarly. I hope they do the Strange Isn't It.
For sure. I feel like it'll be a mix of the Sonic CD and the Sonic Heroes plotlines.
Don't concuss me.
Oh.
He almost didn't listen. Yeah, that's another thing too. I just hope that, honestly, I know that a lot of people are hoping for like something relatively original from Sonic movies. At least that's what I've seen like online. But if they had gone, oh, I did that wrong. If they had gone with like a more like true to the source material approach for Sonic 3, where they actually like, just took like the story not bit by bit, but at least as much as they possibly could from Sonic Adventure 2, that would have been golden, honestly. Like seeing the fucking Bio-Lizard fight and and everything with like Maria being a bit more fleshed out too. Like, I don't know. I know that's probably asking for a lot, but it's still, I feel like I would have liked to just seen a really competent AAA movie version of Sonic Adventure 2.
I feel like if that happened, then everyone, including us, would be like, it was just Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah. I want Sonic Adventure 2
Like, I
in
feel like it was
movie
the
form.
same thing. Like, nothing changed.
Well, not nothing changed, obviously. Again, like, don't take it bit by bit. Just like whatever you can, as long as you don't take the bits that I guess are just like, what do you call it? Because there's obviously some silly stuff in Sonic Adventure 2 as well that don't necessarily make for good cinema. I guess like, the whole Dr. Eggman, that scene where Sonic's running up beside the president's vehicle,
yeah.
and then they get inside, and then they put the Dr. Eggman floppy disk or whatever. It's like that. I feel like if you tried to execute that in film form, that would be pretty silly. I don't know. I do feel like I'm asking for a lot, especially when it's very tough to make a movie, especially a good one. At the end of the day, there's a certain amount of like commending you have to do for these folk, because that's a huge ass production. I know nothing of it.
I feel like if it had been just Sonic Adventure 2, though, I would understand the fan praise more.
Yeah.
Because then I'd be like, okay, I get it. There was fan service. It was like they just wanted to see the story on the screen,
Or at least some of it. Like something that I've heard that I actually do not
Excellent.
necessarily.
You're a predator, and these tests are your prey.
Oh, okay,
Speaking
cool.
of which, I was researching sharks for an upcoming test. Do you know who else murders people who are only trying to help them?
Sharks don't do
Did you
that.
guess sharks? Because that's wrong.
Okay,
The
cool.
correct answer is nobody. Nobody but you is that pointlessly cruel.
This game would be nothing if GLaDOS got a therapist. If they programmed GLaDOS with therapy. I actually, aside from the fact that that part of the sequence was really stupid, I loved the Chow Garden scene. I thought that was really fun.
Pika Pika.
Oh my god! When they just cut to the general.
The general, yeah.
That was the worst part because, like, not only does it not make sense.
I figured out what to do with all the money I saved recycling your one room full of air. When you die, I'm going to laminate your skeleton and pose you in the lobby. That way future generations can learn from you how not to have your unfortunate bone structure.
I love. She's also a eugenicist then. She's got that, what do they call it? Phrenology update. But, like, not only does it not make sense in the movie, because they're like, oh yeah, like, we gotta go to this special place where, like, we will totally blend in, and then a fucking, like, 5-star military American general shows up in this cafe in Tokyo.
Sonic, we have a problem.
Yeah, it was so funny.
He's talking with the only 3 anthropomorphic creatures in the room.
Perfect. The door's malfunctioning. I guess somebody's going to have to repair that too. No, don't get up. I'll be right back. Don't touch anything.
You know what? I get what you mean, Brandon, when you're like,
Hey,
hear me out. Oh, where is he?
I found some bird eggs
Hello.
up here. Just dropped them into the door mechanism. Shut it right down. Bird!
I love you, Wheatley.
Okay, that's probably the bird in it that laid the eggs. Livid. Okay, look, the point is, we're going to break out of here. All right, very soon, I promise. I just have to figure out how to break us out of here. Here she comes. Just keep testing. Remember, you never saw me.
I went and spoke with the door mainframe. Let's just say he won't be, well, living anymore. Anyway, back to testing.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
said you finally understand me or whatever?
I finally understand. Like when GLaDOS spoke, like, I don't know.
Hear me.
I
out.
understand. Yeah, hear me out. You know what? I get you.
Oh, that means it's a bad hear me out then.
Fuck. All right then.
Thanks, Andres. Thanks.
How does anybody? How are you supposed to be satisfied with anybody's answer in these sorts of predicaments?
But if it's a hear me out, aren't you trying to make the case?
Yeah.
So the ultimate goal of making the case is to make your case and change their mind.
Yeah. Right.
Maybe, I guess. That's a good point.
Beer me out.
Okay.
Maybe it just wasn't as difficult as it to make the case.
Yeah. Maybe you didn't actually have to argue. You just had to wait for GLaDOS to speak and for me to hear her sultry. But yeah, I don't know. Sonic Adventure 3, it was meh. 4 or 5 out of 10.
Really? That's. I feel like I would say like 6.
Really?
4 or 5 is pretty low.
4 or 5 is pretty low. I would give Sonic 1 a 4 or 5.
Nah,
Sonic
that's-
2 I'd give like an 8.
Yeah. Well, I would have given Sonic 1 a 4, and Sonic 3 a 5.
Damn. So that's like not much better than Sonic 1 for you.
No, not for me.
That's crazy. I thought it was significantly better, but still not like it didn't live up to the hype, but it was still a lot better than the first movie.
Yeah,
I feel like the action scenes warrant the 6.
really.
Yeah.
I feel like it's good enough to, especially because since we got Sonic 2, so we already have like some connection with the characters. I feel like the action scenes were good enough to.
Yeah,
The good points were good enough to get it to 6.
Shadow Landing in Tokyo went hard, bro.
I think the
And then the fight at the end.
I do think the action scenes were fucking gnarly. And they, you know what, you're right. They were better than the Sonic 1 action scenes for sure. I feel like most of my scoring for it is coming from the fact that I was expecting so much.
Yeah, so the hype.
Yes, the hype. And maybe that's like not something that I can fairly judge it by. But it's still like, Sonic 1 was kind of a wash, and then Sonic 2 improved on it in almost every way. So you're hoping that, like, they get whoever's running that show is like, you know what? I kind of understand what the fans are wanting now, or at least a good majority of the fans are wanting.
I guess they did understand, considering it's the highest rated of the three.
You're not the fans they were aiming for.
Yeah, we're too
I'm the fans
nitpicky.
that the shit hit.
You got.
That's funny.
Oh, that was stupid of me.
You have standards, bro.